to stop yourself from doing it. People drink. How many people go out and drink and party and, you know, to get a break from their life? And I mean, we're turning to these drugs, really. Sugar is a drug. I believe that sugar is a drug. I believe that TV is a drug. It's just this way for us to tune out of our lives because we don't like what our lives are. We should never want to tune out from our lives. That should never be a thought that crosses our minds. And it's just, that whole idea just breaks my heart, that the amount of time that I personally feel like I want to tune out because there are just certain things that are hard to deal with. It's hard to see. The more you open up to the more that I have opened up to doing energy work with my massage and stuff, it's just, you see more of it and how people are just unhappy, and some of them just don't even realize it, and it hurts. It hurts to see. And, you know, we're all just looking for that next thing to make us happy, myself included, and it's hard to kick that habit. It's hard to allow yourself to just let go and trust in the universe and live in the moment and know that you're going to be taken care of, and just to live. That's what we're trying to do. Is what we're trying to do here with LALT Radio, following our intuition, and we feel like this is something that we need to do, and here we are doing it. And I guess this is turning into more of, I guess, a better introduction than my other introduction that I did, that I was so incredibly uncomfortable doing. But it's just, I'm lost for words at this point, because it's so hard to be yourself, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be hard for us to be ourselves. How often are you having a shitty day and somebody asks you, how are you doing today? Because it's just a pleasantry, and we all do it out of habit. Barely anybody wants to really know the answer to that question, so we all just go, oh, I'm good, or I'm fine, or I'm okay. And it's just a lie. It goes back to my post that I had about trust. I wrote that as a blog post. I started a blog, and now I'm doing the podcast, and I don't know how I'm going to balance them out yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. But that started as a blog post, and then I just read it for the podcast, and it didn't feel complete, and I think I know why, because it wasn't complete. There's so much about trust that it can't be finished in one conversation. It can't be finished in one podcast. It's so multifaceted and messed up in this world, and I think it really is a core factor of a lot of stuff, a lot of relationship issues, a lot of not just with other people, but your relationship with yourself, and trusting your intuition is a big one, and just the way that things are right now, and how we're all searching for happiness, but it just never seems to be enough, no matter what. You reach that goal of the thing that you think was going to make you happy, and then all of a sudden you have a new goal of something that's going to make you happy, and you're not happy where you are. And I've been playing that game a lot. I've been playing that game a lot in my life, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And you start to really kind of take a step back and look at the big picture, and you start to see both sides of everything, and you start to feel a little bit crazy. start to feel a little bit crazy because you see the sides to everything. You see the hurt on both sides. You see all of the arguments. You see all of the boxes that people are trying to fit into. And it makes you feel just a little bit crazy. But that's where we are. That's where I am, dealing with my crazy. Everybody else has got the crazy. I think we need to talk about the crazy more. But anyways, that's my rant. Wow, I've been going on for 20 minutes. Yeah, I think that completes my thought circle for today. I'm sure I'll talk about trust more. A lot of the things that I touched on, I could do a whole podcast on them on their own, especially parenting stuff and the whole vaccine issue. Trust is going to be probably coming up quite a bit. But basically that is it for today. And I talked about my blog a little bit, but I honestly, it's called Everyday Quantum Living, and it's on Blogger for my one of my Gmail accounts, but I don't know what the actual website is. I think it's www.everydayquantumliving.blogspot.com, but I honestly don't know for sure. I'll have to look that up and let you guys know. That's pretty bad. I'm getting it figured out, people. But there might be some things on the blog, like some videos and stuff, that I obviously can't do the video on the podcast, or not yet anyways. But if you guys want to check that out, any comments would be appreciated, especially if you know where the term crunchy mom came from. Unless it's just from granola. I don't know, that's just weird. I don't understand. But I won't go and circle back into that again. I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. And I hope everybody had a great day. Everybody take a moment. Did you do your naked stretching yet? Anyways, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Check out laltradio.com. We got some new people on there, and we're hoping to keep it growing. So if you got something to say, give us an email or give us a call, and we can get you on either to do your own podcast or just as an interview or whatever. We want to talk. We want to hear people talk. We want to hear opinions. We want to just get real and communicate. So have a good night.